the glass to finish the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Thunder trailing by 10. And here is Holmgren. His last outing, he had 18 points. Count the basket.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
Morant passes to Aldama. Three-pointer. Here's Heaney. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 6-point lead. Pass to Aldama. Fires the three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Dort passes to Williams. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Morant kicks to Bane. No good on the 3. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's GILGEOUS-Alexander in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Pippen. And he banks in the layup. Pippen's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Up top, Aldama. GILGEOUS-Alexander covering. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Pippen finds Aldama. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Aldama's got 7 points. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside, GILGEOUS-Alexander. Shoots over Pippen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 10.
There's a great pace to GILGEOUS-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Pippen. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Pippen. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
GILGEOUS-Alexander against Jackson. From past the arc. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from GILGEOUS-Alexander.
GILGEOUS-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Here's Huff. He has yet to score. Pippen misses. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And that one, good. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a new improvement here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Then for the Grizzlies, Wells is checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. It's good. This game is all even. Gilgeous Alexander's got 19 points. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Gilgeous Alexander, good.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
The 3 from Morant. Thunder with the rebound. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good health along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
A nice shot by Huff.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Edey's checked in. Oklahoma City's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Great, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Bain. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Williams. He drains the quick shot. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Showing more and more how ideal a wing player he is, Williams. Such a polished J.
The 3 from Morant. Hits it from 3-point range. Morant's got 14 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
Really strong finish through the contact. Williams flexing on the defense there.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Bain. Jackson kicks to Wells. No good from outside. Williams scanning the floor. He gets it up. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
you know, it hurts our offense and we're not able to get.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, everybody.
Taking a look at Memphis. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' spot. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Here's Edey. Bane looking around. Morant lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 18 points for John Morant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And here we can check out the story for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And so here's Memphis. 4-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Williams in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And that game against the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Lobs up the alley-oop pass, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from 17 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Edey, driving inside.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points now in the quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Grizzlies also in the sub. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
At the line for your
the free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Edey, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Shot from the wing. Here's Hartenstein. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense there from Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. They grab their own miss.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Shot clock at 6. Picked them clean. And they're on the break. Morant right side. Bane with it. Dort covering. Aldama. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And that one's good, Morant.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points. SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Wiggins. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6 and taken away by Wallace. And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
And the scoring just goes up and up every year for SHAI. That pull-up jumper, that's confirmation of how good he is.
Here's Pippen. Takes it off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
With the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
The free throw off from Gilgeous Alexander. Brett, there can't be any question now that SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Pass to Wells. And a wide open look for Bain. No good on the triple.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Yet the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Pippen. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. The Grizzlies also making a change. Edey's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Hells with the steal. It's Pippen on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Caruso. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
To the middle. Here's Edey, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, Bain has really good passing instinct. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 55.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Bain. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander, yet another bucket.
And what a night, arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. For the Thunder, Buttenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins, and it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. John Morant comes in for Pippen. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Holmgren can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Now, the D better step up their game as SHAI is effective at the pull-up.
Morant kicks to Bain. At the tip, it's good on the putback. Edey's got 16 here in the second half.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Pass to Wells. A three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. He gets it in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander in traffic uses that athleticism.
Morant outside. Off target with his three. Oklahoma City's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Again, the Thunder score.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. Wells with it. Unloads. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, our player of the game,